On this week's episode, we go ballooning in Napa Valley. Mike McCauley smells this wine, and we go to Main Street.
1, 2, 3, listen.
I'm Taylor Jackson, and I live in Canada. I started this show as a way to inspire other photographers to start seeing more of the world, and I think it's starting to work. Today we're headed to Napa Valley with Barry Verbanovic, who is the mayor of our city of Kitchener. We had a standard car, but they offered us an upgrade to a premium convertible for $30 a day. So we took it. I've never been to Napa Valley properly before. I've done a few photography sessions for clients up this way, but I never stuck around. I like the wine, I like the scenery, but I also really enjoy staying in San Francisco. Maybe the key to sticking around Napa Valley was to rent this slightly embarrassing 6 Series convertible. So we just got to Napa Valley, great drive up here in the convertible. I never really rent convertibles, but we did today. I also have this Fujifilm X70, so we're going to kind of head around downtown Napa Valley and take some pictures and taste some wine. That's about all for now, right?
Non più tra I farfalloni amoroso.
2 p.m. in the summer is not a great time for pictures, but it is a good time for barbecue and wine. The Fuji X70 is a camera with a permanently installed 18.5mm lens, which works out to be about 28mm in full frame. It's small, incredibly well made, and the pictures look amazing. The problem for me and why I'll never buy a Fuji X70 is because there is no viewfinder, and you're forced to use the tourist-style LCD. Good thing we're tourists for the week, though. Understand that changing up the way you shoot can yield some images that you wouldn't normally take. Different angles, different perspectives, but in my opinion, shooting exclusively with the LCD takes the fun away from photography. In this case, I would rather just use my iPhone.
How's it going? Good, how are you? Good to see you, sir. I like how you saw your car parked.
Hey, brother. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, man. Hi, thanks.
Awesome. You?
Good.
Cool.
Did you walk to...
Mike McCauley knows a lot about wines. He spends a lot of time up here. He has wine subscriptions, which is something I can respect.
You smell with your nose, because 99% of your taste actually comes from smell. So the first thing is to smell it. And when you swirl it around, it increases the velocity of the aromas, so you usually get more scent.
What do you smell right now?
What do I smell? I smell Chardonnay. It's not bad. This is a very stereotypical Napa Valley Chardonnay. It's oaky, which means it has it's like buttery caramel. It's like thick. Whereas you can get Chardonnays that are like they don't put it in barrels, so it's a lot crisper. We may have one of those at some point. It's French style. Actually, Chateau Montelena.
Oh, yeah?
That's what they do their Chardonnays as, French style. As opposed to Napa Valley style, which they put on...
You might recognize these two from the Porsche trip across America. I rode passenger in Mike McCauley's car, and Barry was there to greet us at the finish line and bump start Michael Litt's car for one last time.
Does it need a push start like Litt's car?
No push start needed.
Because I only push start in Kitchener, just for the record.
It burns a lot of oil because it needs an engine rebuild because it has 195,000 miles on it. So it has about 60% of its original power, but it's still fun.
Right now we're heading to a burger place, I believe it's called Gats. It's called Gots. And hopefully it'll be delicious. Basically the reason we're going to Gats is because Mike McCauley just shot some amazing drone footage of the exterior. So now we have to go because we have this really nice drone shot that sets up this sequence. But we didn't really have plans of going. But now we're going to go and hopefully it's going to be good. Otherwise it might appear on an episode of Don't Come Here.
2013 Old Vine Zinfandel from Lake County. Recommended by Mike McCauley.
If we ever get picked up off YouTube by the Food Network, I think we could manage. Apparently the key is just sourcing a bunch of jazz, funk, and Italian music. It is early, like 4:45 a.m. early. We're driving to the balloon launch point in a place called YOLO, because you only live once, and that's the motto. The balloons are awesome, but the grass over here is also cool. Waking up so early in the morning, there's so many opportunities for pictures. So if I have one recommendation for anyone wanting to do landscape photography, it is 100% to wake up before you normally would and just get out anywhere. Like, this is just a grass field, but it looks amazing at this time of day. This is my first time in a hot air balloon, and it is incredibly strange how silent it is.
Amazing day, incredible views.
Not a bad way to start a morning, huh?
Yeah, not bad at all. Makes getting up early worth it.
See, I took my first ride back in 1980, but I got my commercial license in '86, my 30th year. If I wasn't doing it as an occupation, I'd be doing it for fun.
It's incredibly peaceful. You don't realize how peaceful it is until you're up here.
The perfect combination for getting incredible landscape photos is to get up early and get out somewhere interesting.
The challenge every day with balloons, you use whatever Mother Nature gives you every day and you navigate to a safe landing spot.
We just had a bonding experience.
Totally amazing.
Friends forever now, ballooning with Barry.
I couldn't have asked for a better way to start off the week here in California. Now I don't want to go home.
On next week's episode, we photograph a bunch of grapes and visit this cave full of wine.